All right, good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I am grabbing everything that sold over the weekend. These are all the individual items. Well, rather, except for this one. This is VHS. Young ones is a lot, 3 of them together. The rest are individual, and I have 2 more lots, a book lot and a DVD lot. So it's 10 sales on eBay, and these 2 on top are of Amazon. 1 CD on Amazon, 1 book on Amazon, and all these are mostly books. So I have audiobook, VHS lot, DVD, a TV box set DVD, book. And what do you think is the most valuable? So the second most valuable of these is 90210, the first season. That's $30, $29.99. The most valuable one, let me show you. This is the most valuable. It is The Tombs of Atuan. Atuan. It is signed, first edition, and it's in great condition. $69.99. This is actually one I believe that I pulled out of, I think it was out of a Gaylord. Not 100% sure, but I believe so. Yeah. Actually, yeah. This was from a Gaylord from a while back, so it's been on eBay for a long time. But yeah, that's the best one. So it was a decent weekend of sales. Yeah, and I have a bunch of lots that are going to be ending this week, so that's good. And a bunch of stuff to list. Anyway, so this is where I am for the weekend, the start of the week. So these lot of 3, the young ones, VHS tapes. Always remember VHS tapes. There's a lot of great ones individually. You can sell hundreds and hundreds of them, probably thousands. There's also ones that come in a series or from some sort of show. I never heard of this show before, but it sat for quite a while. I mean, not years, but months. Probably since the summer or earlier in the year. But it did sell for $16.99. So not a bad sale. So just keep those in mind. A lot of these VHS tape programs on VHS tapes are not on DVD. And there's also just collectors that like to get all the formats. So keep that in mind. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, early, and these are 2 sales I had. I actually had 3 sales from yesterday. One of them is a CD that hasn't paid yet for $20. These 2 have paid already. This one is The Riddle Master of Head, Patricia McKillip. It is sci-fi fantasy, and this one is a first edition. Has a little tear here in the back, but otherwise good shape. And actually sold it. See, it's from 1977. Took an offer of $35 on it, so that was a nice sale. However, this one, which when you take a quick look at it, you can tell that it is old. It is vintage. Now, if you see a book that looks like this, first of all, it's old, very old. Second of all, it has great artwork here on the front, lettering, drawing, maybe some etching. And when you see the title, Pinocchio's Adventures in Wonderland, that also should pique your interest. And then when we open it up, I'll show you. Be real careful here. Let's try the date here. 1898. From Hezekiah Butterworth, author of Zigzag Journeys, etc. And here it starts, and it's got cool little drawings. So this book is 122 years old. Wow. And I believe there are drawings throughout. And this one I had listed for $99.99, and it sold for $99.99. So, awesome sale. I highly recommend that you look out for older vintage books and you get into that, because the better you get at spotting them, the better you get at finding the quality ones. And even after you look through 100 of them just to find 10 or so, a lot of them are going to be worth a lot of money. It depends, of course, but it's worth your effort is what I'm saying. I'm still learning, absolutely still learning about older books. So yeah, $135 in sales. So not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more shelves to go. I cleared off those top 2. This is going to hold, should hold all of it, all my eBay stuff for sale. If not, most of it. Books, CDs, DVDs, everything else. Well, not the records, but all the smaller stuff, except for if I have big books, tall books. But anyway, this is where it's going to be held. And then after that, I have these shelves to go through, and the additional eBay items will go here as well. And then I even have another one over here, but that's actually going to be for Amazon. So let me get back to pulling these and seeing what's worth going on Amazon or eBay, or keeping for local sale, or throwing out. All right, so I cleared off a couple more shelves. Getting closer, getting closer. And while I was clearing off one of those shelves, I came across a book that I had never seen before. Well, I've seen a copy of this book, the common copies anyway, that you see all the time that are mass produced, mostly paperbacks and that type of thing. And it's a familiar title, kid's book, chapter book. And I want to share it with you because after I researched it as much as I could with my phone, I'm going to do more research with the computer at home, but as much as I could with the phone, it seems that it's extremely rare and valuable. So let me share it with you. You've probably seen this book before, Vhs and Ramona by Beverly Cleary, kid's book. Turns out this book was actually published originally in 1955. And as it has, this is not the author signature, but has an inscription. And as you can see right here, 1955. So as it turns out, after my research, this is the first edition hardcover copy of Vhs and Ramona by Beverly Cleary. It's this blue cover with the book, or I should say blue dust jacket, with that particular drawing on it. And the book, which you can see, the actual boards or cover here is yellow. This unfortunately has, it's almost like a little, I don't know what that is. Big stain, and then it's eating into the cover, unfortunately. But aside from that, it's got one here on the back. It's weird, right? But anyway, it's yellow, and this is what it looks like. So it turns out that after doing a little research, it's super rare. So there's no copies on eBay for sale or that have sold within the last 3 months. And there's no copies on Abe Books. And there's no copies on any other book selling website that I could find, the well-known ones. However, I did come across a rare an antiquarian bookseller's website, random, because they actually have a copy for sale. And it's the price is thousands of dollars. So I don't know if it has sold for that amount. I don't know if they're underpricing it, overpricing it. But this is definitely the first edition hardcover, and that's the only price I found, thousands of dollars. It was actually just under $3,000. So I'm going to take photos of this, especially of all of those issues with it, with the actual cover. And I'm going to list it on eBay and see what happens. So wish me luck. If it is legitimately worth the kind of money that at least that one site is selling it for, then this could be the biggest book sale, individual book sale that I'll have yet. And I'm trying to get more and more into these older, rarer first editions, signed copies, that type of thing, really collectible stuff. just trying to find those more and more. So anyway, wanted to share that with you. Hope you enjoyed it. But always be on the lookout for this kind of stuff. You never know, especially a popular title. If it's a mass-produced title and you see one that you've never seen before, like this, look it up, especially when it's older. You never know. It is Wednesday, and here were the sales from yesterday. This is called Upheaval by this guy. It's actually signed by him. It's artwork. And I've actually had this up for a long time, several years. So I'm glad it finally sold. I took less money on it just because of the condition. It's got some vent, like a bent spine, crease, that kind of thing. $19. And this one, Huey Long. This one was listed probably, I don't know, a few months. That one sold for $22.99. And this one, which I read that book, The Bell Jar, or Sylvia Plath, famous book, vintage paperback, sold for $19.99. So look out for those vintage paperbacks for sure. Yeah. So that's the sales for yesterday. We'll see if anything comes in today. This is another sale I had, but this was on Amazon through Merchant Fulfilled. Uncle Lucius, I believe. Pick Your Head Up. This actually listed recently, a few weeks ago, about a month ago. So it hasn't been up very long. And it sold for $23 and change. So a nice sale on Amazon. I'm starting to list a lot more on Amazon now, both FBA and Merchant Fulfilled. So hopefully I'll see more sales. And of course we're in Q4, getting closer to December. So hopefully the sales will pick up a bit. So it's always nice to get these. I haven't been getting that many. To be honest, there's probably a lot of items on there I should take off that have been on for years that have not sold over the past 3 years, or even more probably for some. So some books, like all these books here on this shelf, are all on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled, and some of them have been here for several years. Majority are newer, like in the last year and a half, but there's some that are still probably deserve to be pulled off, so I should probably do that at some point, which I'm getting closer to doing. So I recommend always, I'm a big proponent of doing Amazon and eBay at the same time, because some items make more sense on Amazon, some make more sense on eBay, and you're gonna find more items to sell and make more money if you do both. Checking back in. Look how much progress I've made. Almost done. Just have those last two shelves. I picked this off the shelf here. It's called Bibelot. Unfortunately, it's not worth much, I don't think. Oh, I might throw it up on eBay. But anyway, that was there. So almost done with this one. So that's awesome. I spent the last couple hours. There's just a lot of stuff to look up manually. So this box here is full of books for eBay. And these are for Amazon. It's a good split between FBA and Merchant Fulfilled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books. This one here is nice. I'm going to list out for $38.99. We'll see. See if it sells for that. And this box here is these are ones I'm keeping. I have a whole nother box full, and this one I'm keeping for local sale. And these are going. So clearing them out little by little. And imagine seeing all my books from eBay on here. That'll be awesome. Might even fill up the whole bookcase. Here's my sales from yesterday till this morning. It is Thursday. What is it? November 19th, I believe. So this book, Dice, Deception, Fate, and Rotten Luck, I actually just listed a few days ago, and it sold for $12 and change. So that was good. And these 4 eBay sales, I sold a VHS tape, which has been up there for a long time, easily over a year, maybe a year and a half, at least. And called Diamonds in the Snow. I'm not sure how much I went for. And then this one here, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Trilogy. I believe I'm missing a CD. that sold. This is a second box set for Christmas music that I've sold. And then this one is CD only. I believe it's 20 bucks for this one. Don't have the artwork. You can do that on eBay, which is what I love. So you can sell bits and pieces of things. And then Kyle Minogue, this was, I think I took $19 on this one. This oversized one. Kylie Minogue, I guess. So no books today, although I did sell a lot of DVDs and a lot of loose DVDs. Here we go. Finished it off. It is Thursday, midday. I'm going to go have lunch now. And then I'll come back and keep at it. Because I cleared off the top shelf of this one and started that other shelf there. So still have this one to work on. So hopefully clear out some more shelves out of this case. And then of course I still have that one that's packed. But these are the 3 bookcases that I'm working on to clear, to make space for all of my eBay items and Amazon. Hey guys, checking back in. I finished the top shelf. That one, which is four shelves of this bookcase. So I only have 3 more shelves to go, and that bookcase will be done. Lots of big books. Those are super fun. I have found some books for Amazon and a good amount for eBay. And then of course I have this one, which is 9 shelves in that bookcase. So that should be fun. But tomorrow's Friday, so hopefully I will finish this off and even have a chance to dig into the other one. But bare minimum, finish this one, and that will get me a third of the way to clearing off these shelves to where I can start putting up my items for sale. I'm sorry, my eBay and Amazon items that I have up for sale. We'll see how much of this space I actually use with my current inventory, because as of right now, most of my books are in boxes on my garage floor because I don't have the space. So I just need to use this space.